reviewing this plan.
我们必须要去检讨，
And we must examine ourselves.
而检讨的时候要修正，
And if we have deviated, we have to take corrective action.
修正之后我们再一次往前走。
After we have taken corrective action, we march forward again.
这个是当今如果学过管理的人当中很清楚的一套管理跟达成目标的一个过程。
And this is a procedure that is very clear to all those who have learned about management theory.
那其实，在这个团队里头，已经给我们这些很重要的教导。
And all these teachings are included in this particular chapter.
所以要达到这些，不管从意向目标，从意向使命，然后到目标，然后到核心价值，然后到计划，然后到策略，然后执行，然后再来是检讨修正这一类的过程里头，我们看到的是什么？
And what can we see from looking at the vision, the mission, the strategy, the plan, and the system of value, corrective action? What can we learn from all that?
这当中有一个看不到的东西，就是当中我们的心智是否一样。
And there is something invisible, and that is are all our hearts going in the same direction?
所以我们就看到这一群11个同工，他们以基督为首，他们以基督耶稣的心同心合一为心。
And we can see that all these 11 people, they put Christ on top, and they all work in a unity of heart that is the heart of our Lord Jesus.
我们中国人说不能同心，岂能什么同行？
There's an old Chinese saying, if we cannot unite in our hearts, how can we walk together?
我们有没有玩过2人3脚的游戏？
Have you ever played the game that 2 people but with just 3 legs?
如果2人3脚不同心，一个走这里，一个走这里，你怎么走？
If you don't go about doing that with a unity of heart, you cannot even go and take one step.
所以那个同心是很重要的。
So having a unity of heart is so important.
中国人还有一句话叫做“同床什么异梦
There's another Chinese saying that you live on the same bed, but you dream different dreams. ”，
所以这个是何等的一个可怜。
And how pitiful is that?
同床，但是没有办法同心去异梦。
And you're living on the same bed, but you don't have a unity of heart. You dream different dreams.
所以我们就看到保罗在这里看到这个团队，我们看到这个侍奉的团队以基督为首，但是以基督耶稣的心为心。
So we see this team that Paul had. They have Jesus as their head, and all their hearts are the same, the heart of Christ.
如果我们真的以基督耶稣的心为心的话，
And if we have our heart the same as the heart of Jesus.
这是撒旦最嫉妒、最难的一件事情。
And this is the biggest problem for Satan.
因为撒旦就希望你们10个人10个不一样的心，
Because Satan would like to see 10 Christians with 10 different hearts.
这样就什么不攻自破。
And then you will all break down even with not having Satan to attack.
所以我们看到这11个人，他们以基督耶稣的心为心。
So these 11 people, they have the same heart, and that is the heart of our Lord Jesus.
而这个以基督耶稣的心为心的话，就成为真正的同工工作的工。
And now they became real co-workers, work together.
如果没有办法以基督耶稣的心为心的话，就变成同工，是攻击的攻。
And without the heart of Jesus, without the unity of heart, they will be fighting one another.
所以，我们这个是教会在这个团队里头应该去学习的第一个很重要的功课。
And this is the first lesson that a church should learn.
而在基督为首之下，不只是以基督耶稣的心为心，接下来你看到这个团队是放下自我。
And that is, we must place Jesus as the head of our team. We have the same heart as Jesus, but also we should put down our ego.
我们就看到，教会是人组成的一个地方。
The church is a combination formed by different people.
我们今天有100多个人在这个地方。
We have over 100 people here in this church.
如果谈细一点的话，
And if we want to say it in more detail,
每一个人都有不同的背景，
each and every one of us is a different background.
而每一个人在不同的背景，如果是硬要我的背景是这样，我就要这样做。
And with your background, you will say, I will do this way.
这是没有办法在这个团体里头一起来侍奉的。
And then you cannot serve on the same team.
我们在这个侍奉团队里头，你有看到有犹太人。
And in this team that we talked about today, you will see that they are Jews.
起码保罗，好，我们看到马可，我们看到这里所说的耶稣，还有我们看到亚里达古。
And we see that at least Paul and Mark, just as they are Jews.
这些犹太人
And all these are Jews.
我们又看到路加医生，他是一个外邦人，安提阿人。
And we see that there's Dr. Luke, who's a Gentile from Antioch.
我们看到以巴弗是从以弗所来的。
And we see people coming from Ephesus.
我们看到推基古是从帖撒罗尼迦来的。
And people from Thessalonica.
这一群这11个同工来自不同的背景。
And they all came from a different background.
但是有一个很先决的条件，在以基督为首、以基督耶稣的心为心之下，他们肯放下自我。
But all of them, they put Jesus Christ first. They have the same heart as Jesus, and they put themselves down.
我觉得这个是一件不容易的事情。
Not an easy thing to do.
有一个故事这样讲。
And there's a story like this.
有一个北方的媳妇嫁到南方去。
And there was a lady from the northern part of China who married into a southern family.
我们知道北方都吃面。
We know that all those living in the north, they eat noodles.
南方是吃饭。
And those from the south, they eat rice.
这对新的夫妇到底要吃什么？
So this newlywed come home, what shall they eat?
饭跟面一起煮。
They would cook the rice and the noodles together.
可以吃吗？
Can you eat that?
没有。
No.
他们就135、246。
So they take turns in alternate days.
135就吃面。
Odd days they eat the noodles.
26就吃饭。
The even days they eat rice.
礼拜天吃什么？
What do you eat on Sunday?
一个礼拜先生选吃什么，一个礼拜太太选吃什么。
One week the husband decides, and the next week the wife decides.
他说第5个礼拜怎么办？
What about the 6th week?
先生说尊重太太 ，lady first。第5个礼拜给太太去决定。
So when there's extra week, the husband respected the wife, let the wife decide.
你看这样就有一个很好的一个在团队里头，虽然是只有2个人，但是你会觉得在生命当中、生活里头最基本的事情就达到一个和满的一个地步。
So even just 2 people, but you could see the essence of teamwork there in harmony, and they achieve great results.
所以我们就看到在当中放下自我不容易。
So we see that it is not easy to put our ego down.
我们要有一个观念，
And we have to have a concept.
在基督为首之下放下我们的自我。
And that is, when Jesus is the head, we drop our old self.
在基督为首之下，我们彼此看对方比自己强。
And when Jesus is the head, we see another person stronger and better than ourselves.
所以我们就看到这个团队真的是有这样的一个美德。
And we can see that in this teamwork, they have harmony like that.
我们看到这个团队在一个第2项很重要的一个特征。
And we can see a second very important one.
在这个团队里头有一个彼此很强的信任感。
And that is, they trust one another.
我们会说牧师啊，今天团队当中很重要的一个因素是什么？
And you would ask, Pastor, what was a very important attributes of a team?
是沟通的问题。
And that's communication.
是不是沟通的问题？
So the communications is very important.
但是你知道沟通的更高的层次是什么？
But you know what is higher and more important than communication?
有没有想到沟通更高的层次是什么？
Have you thought about that?
其实沟通更高的层次就是彼此的信任，
And that is to trust one another.
因为你没有办法彼此信任，才需要沟通。
Because if you don't trust one another, then you need a lot of communication.
我们常常他说，哎，这对夫妇真的是美呀、
We all, so often we say, wow, what a beautiful couple.
这个太太眼睛一闪，先生就知道要做什么。
The wife just looked at him, and the husband knew what to do.
这先生嘴话都还没有讲出来，太太就知道说先生要做什么。
And before the husband even started to speak, the wife knew what to do.
因为他们已经到了一个默契，是不是中国人所说的默契？
Because they knew one another so well.
因为在这个默契如何产生呢？
So, but how how do you develop that?
默契的产生是到一个很好的一个互信的地步就产生了。
And that will only come about if you trust one another very, very much.
而这个团队里头，我们就看到他们是建立在一个互信当中。
So we can see that this team was built on mutual trust.
而这个互信里头，让这个团队里头真的是凝聚在一起。
And this mutual trust attracts all these team members together and bind them together.
我们在这个团队当中，我们看到有2个人。
And here in this team we see 2 persons.
阿里西姆，
Onesimus.
有谁知道阿里西姆是谁？
Anyone know who Onesimus was?
我们知道有一个人叫做腓利门。
And we know that there's a person by the name of Philemon.
我们有一卷书叫做《腓利门书》。
And there is a book in the New Testament, the book of Philemon.
腓利门也是保罗监狱书信当中的一卷。
And that is a letter that Paul wrote while he was in jail.
而这只有1章。
And there's only 1 chapter in this book.
阿里西姆是谁呢？
And who is Onesimus?
阿里西姆这个人是腓利门的奴隶。
And he's related to Philemon.
而我们知道犹太人在取名字，就是以前人在取名字，名字的后面都有意思。
And when the Jewish people pick the names, each name is a meaning.
阿里西姆这个名字是什么意思？
And what's the meaning of the name Onesimus?
这个名字是带给主人的祝福，或是带给主人的益处。
And that is to bring forth blessings to his master.
因为我们知道腓利门是一个主人，那当时在罗马帝国可以去买佣人、买奴隶进来。
Philemon was a person who's got the means to buy servants working for him.
所以当他买了这个人，他就跟他取名叫阿里西姆。
So when he bought this person, he picked this name Onesimus for him.
因为他盼望他对他能够有益处，能够有祝福。
Hoping that this servant will bring forth blessings to him.
但是阿里西姆却做了什么事？
But what did Onesimus do?
阿里西姆却偷了腓利门的钱财跑掉了。
He stole money and assets from Philemon and escaped.
跑到罗马去，
And went to Rome.
然后碰到了保罗，
And then met up with Paul.
结果信主了，
And then he received Christ.
生命改变了，
His life changed.
所以保罗就把他归入他的侍奉团队里头。
So Paul let him join his team.
阿里西姆在生命改变之后，成为初代教会很大的一个祝福。
And Onesimus, after received Christ, became a great blessing to the early church.
所以腓利门这卷书就是叫阿里西姆拿回去给他的主人的。
So the letter to Philemon was actually told back to the master by Onesimus.
所以这个人是失败过，是一个偷主人东西的人。
So this person was someone who has failed and he stole things from his master.
还有一个人叫做马可，
And another person by the name of Mark.
这个人我们比较熟，
We knew a little bit more about this
他
person.
是在基督化的家庭长大。
Brought up in a Christian family.
但是当我们看到《使徒行传》第13章的时候，
But when we read Acts chapter 13,
当安提阿的教会差巴拿巴、保罗、马可一起跟他们去做宣教时，
when the church of Antioch sent Paul, Barnabas, and Mark as missionaries.
结果到了一半，马可就逃掉了，
But halfway through, Mark ran out. He
因为
ran away.
这个年轻人受不起那个当宣教士的苦，
Because he could not bear and tolerate all the suffering as a missionary.
所以就跑回去了。
So he went back home.
所以当保罗第二次要去旅行布道的时候，在《使徒行传》第15章，就跟巴拿巴要带马可一起去。保罗说：“这个人不能用。”
So in his second missionary journey, as recorded in Acts chapter 15, Barnabas wanted to bring Mark along also, but Paul said, no, we cannot use this person.
但是我们在这里看到说，保罗请当地教会的人来接待马可。
But now we see that Paul was asking the local church to welcome Mark.
所以我们就看到这2个失败的人，
So we see that these 2 people who were failures,
但是在这个团队给他们机会再一次站起来。
but they were given opportunities to stand up again in this team.
亲爱的弟兄姊妹，
So dear brothers and sisters,
我们在生活里面，在教会侍奉里面，在所有当中，难道我们没有失败过吗？
In our lives, have we not